this is not a match that I have seen in a while. And speaking of, hey, you know King Kegel, you know what, Lucario, fun little factoid, we got neither of those. We're going to the other side of stuff. We're going to be seeing Kiryienka go up against Anarchy. Kiryienka playing DK instead of Zelda here. DK into Greninja on FD. What is happening? Why? Huh?
I mean, it seems like Kiryienka just kind of likes to throw her weight around whenever she's playing online. I mean, again, we saw the Steve earlier just kind of come out randomly too. So it seems like she's trying to flex her deep character roster right now. Here's the thing, like you were saying, Dara, this is FD, this is Greninja, and DK is combo food.
Yeah, Greninja likes to jump. You can jump a lot on FD. And oh boy, is Anarchy jumping in. So many consecutive neutralers have been caught over and over. Anarchy trying to get the sledge trap off here, little jab, just to be able to get Kiryienka off stage yet again here. Looking to scoop something up, but I love that high up B. It does not matter. Whiffing that up B is going to be a death sentence when you do that high in percent.
This is a funny little matchup that we've got going on here. This is funny, some funny games. Watching
We've got so many funny matchups all night.
They're all funny matchups.
Just letting them rip. Like, I really respect the idea of, hey, it's game one. I'm playing Donkey Kong. I'm letting it go. And they're letting it go. They're just swinging, like, up B's out of shield, up bound, multiple rolls on, fair out of shield. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to swing and we're trying to have a good time. And, I mean, Donkey Kong can absolutely steal games if played correctly, and Kiryienka doesn't seem unfamiliar with the character. It just seems like it's a very, very difficult matchup.
I mean, it's the pace that Anarchy is choosing to play out right now, guys. Frankly, super downhill, and DK is such an awkward hurt box that you get hit by pretty much everything. I mean, that was a weak hit falling there that confirmed into the forward air and just completely took that stock away.
Yeah, and that's going to be another combo here. Going to be missing that, tech there, but still Anarchy able to cover every option with that jab and dash attack here. 76% that Kiryienka could do nothing about Anarchy. Almost tried to go for the craziest counter there. Alright, could be looking for the down throw forward to maybe catch the eye in and perhaps missing an air dodge. Kiryienka has been stuck in disadvantage. Anarchy is blending Kiryienka and goes for the finisher. Doesn't actually find it with the Shadow Sneak, but the... is that it? No, not even across the stage, my goodness.
You know, we're real close. We're real close to the 3 stock here, Dara and Laird. I mean, makes me wonder. makes me wonder what's gonna happen in next game. What do you think, Laird?
Yeah, I mean, if we see FD get banned, I think that would be a little bit better for Kiryienka, but I mean, you'll probably want to see the Zelda come out at this point. Phantom is something that's going to probably put Anarchy in a bit of an uncomfortable position where they're going to need to have to rise above it. They're going to need to play very, very carefully because that does a lot of damage and that's a light character. However, I do think Greninja really makes Zelda struggle a little bit because Zelda, I mean, her one really consistent get off me tool is that Nehru's Love, right? And it's so difficult to time that properly when you could just get punished.
Yeah, absolutely. Kiryienka's trying stuff out. I get it. But yeah, FD DK Greninja is brutal. You're just losing a lot for each lost interaction. You're sometimes just taking 60% because you misplayed a neutral one time. So that's a little bit tough. That's a little bit difficult. Zelda Greninja is still a bit of an awkward matchup, right? Because when we're talking about, hey, who are the slippery guys that can get in on Phantom, that can sort of work their way around that, Greninja definitely comes up there. Kiryienka, though, gonna be switching off to the Cloud here in a little unprecedented switch up yet again, going through the entire roster, the entire tier list. My God.
Well, this character, at the very least, is blonde, so we're getting closer. But I get the idea of the raw counter pick, right? Like, okay, DK on FD didn't work because Greninja, but it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't have bad theory behind it. And the same thing, of course, applies to Cloud on Battlefield. You have access to your juggling game rather consistently. Climb hazard to top platform is extremely safe. As well as you have an out-of-shield option for the bevy of cross-ups that Greninja adores to do time and time again. It's just a matter of properly reacting, spacing, and punishing, which Cloud has all of the tools to do.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The question is, though, when you're juggling this many characters, the question is, can you actually balance all that? But right now, I gotta say, Kiryienka is doing a fairly good job. Besides that whiffed up smash, giving Anarchy a bit of an opening here, and had the right idea, but then don't really know what happened. They just kind of kept on holding down, or maybe it was just a little bit too far back from the ledge to actually snap onto it, and now we're back in the Anarchy blender.
So you know what's fun about Cloud's Climb Hazard? If you do the downward stroke of it, you have to be a certain height up in order to grab a ledge. So Kiryienka was too far, was too close to the ledge upon doing the downward swing in order to try and make it back. That was almost the cheesiest hydro.
Anarchy wanted that cheese. That would have been so funny. Alas, it did not connect, but oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest, I think Anarchy recognized that they couldn't get cheese in that position. They couldn't get an opponent into a kill. Yes, we're gonna talk about that in a second, but I think what Anarchy wanted to do was to put Kiryienka on stage in Special Fall because there's recovery frames there, right? So pushing them past the ledge onto the stage was what allowed that combo to start. Did all the damage, forced their opponent all the way across the stage. You guys see it as this way, but I see it as this way. And then just went for the finishing blow, the down air into forward air. It was pitch perfect. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, no matter what, that was just a good situation for the Anarchy, right? Which is, hey, you send Cloud off stage with, stuck in Special Fall. They're dead. You send them back on stage, you can combo. And Anarchy hit that and was like, yeah, you know what, no matter what, this is a good position for me to be in. This is a nice little advantageous spot for a person like myself. And now, going into game number 3, Anarchy up 2-0 against Kiryienka, doing so confidently. Kiryienka started off fairly bold in the beginning of last game. I want to see if she can get that off again, but Anarchy is just playing so good today.
I think it was the SD that kind of just left Kiryienka a little bit flabbergasted. And again, that's one of the problems whenever you're playing a character who might be like one of your key pop secondaries. One of those little misnomers that you run into on occasion just might occur, and you might not know the specific thing that the character has access to. But right now, again, Cloud's one of those characters who can really easily deal with this on the ground. You got big hitboxes to swat away the frog. You got a back air that is really, really safe against grounded opponents, and is really good against opponents in the air. So, frankly, Uvo, I think this is a good pick on paper.
It absolutely is. Like the setup for success is there for Kiryienka. You're just playing with a character that you're not always, it seems like at least, you're not playing all of the time. Despite how simple Cloud is on paper, once you start performing at higher and higher levels, simple characters require some extra layers deep in order to try and keep access to other players who know the matchup, of which Anarchy very, very well knows this matchup. Looking at the statistics, he's played he wins 61% of the games he plays against Cloud in bracket, and that number only seems to be going up.
And that's just games, that's not even talking sets.
Yeah. It's insanity for sure, as we see yet another early stock, first stock taken on the part of Anarchy, though I do like how Kiryienka is being a little bit less focused on the out-of-shield game and much more focused on the keep-away game. The hitbox extension on the fully charged water shuriken as well. A lot of forward airs, instant access to top platform drop aerials as well to mix in. Just unable to find some of these stocks at 160, and now the up smash is starting to swing.
Yeah, going golfing out here, and Kiryienka has just not been able to get that hole-in-one quite yet, whiffing that up smash yet again. Anarchy backing off, getting that early stock with that side B as well, looking so dominant here, catching that miss tech, dash attack into a back, and what? You know what? I thought there was a universe in which that Shadow Sneak ended up killing that early, and I was like, wait, no, that was Kiryienka's back early. Let's get into it.
I wasn't familiar with Anarchy's game there, but I think what Anarchy wanted to do was have the Shadow Sneak, activation box go slightly past Kiryienka and have the back hit that activates when you're on the other side of your opponent, which might have killed, honestly. So I don't mind the play that much.
A slight misspace happens to the best of us. That was a cute idea.
Very small.
Oh, it's all back air gaming right now. We're just seeing Anarchy trying to look like, it looks like he's looking for like drag down back air into down tilt perhaps, which would confirm it to the up smash, which would close out stocks. Kiryienka, of course, if you're playing Cloud,
Anarchy was going for the funny little win box there. Kiryienka said absolutely no funny business, buddy. Was able to get back onto the stage here right now. She's just looking to catch that jump. Greninja just able to, with punish, that up tilt as well. Kiryienka not able to successfully land on shield. Anarchy with a beautiful up punish there, taking out that stock, taking out that game, and taking out that set 3-0. Wow.